Hey guys, this is Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards. Today I have my Schecter, I think it's a Omen Apocalypse with the Sustainiac pickup. It's really cool. It has, I think this is I'm pretty sure this is an ash body that they got on it. It says gray, but it looks more light green to me. It's got a ebony fretboard. You can see it looks like it's maple, but the same color, and it goes through. This is made in Korea, which means that I think it's a great guitar. I've had this for, I don't know, like 2.5 years or so. I was looking around on Craigslist, eBay, Guitar Center, and Reverb for a Sustainiac pickup because I had a Fernandez Sustainer in one of the guitars that I ended up getting rid of, but I liked it. It's just, I don't know, my wiring wasn't so great with it, and there wasn't a whole lot of stuff out on the internet of how to wire it. I mean, there's stuff you can find, but I'm telling you, I followed all of them and I couldn't get it to work the way it was supposed to work, and it was really driving me crazy. So I ended up selling that and everything connected to it, including the guitar, and I was like, okay, I want to find one of these because these are the Schecter E1s, you know, the Explorer style. I wanted one of those too, but they're like 900 used, so it's difficult to get that. But I definitely wanted one of these, and then I saw that Guitar Center had it for $5.99, which a couple of years ago I thought it was a good price. It said fair condition though from Guitar Center, so I looked at it. It's got a little spot right here, you can see, and that's what the guy said over the phone. I called him, and at the location he said, I don't see anything else wrong with it. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, maybe it's electronics. He said, oh yeah, they couldn't get it to work, so I think that's the problem. And I'm like, okay, I like soldering, I like readjusting things, so I bought it, and then when it came in, of course it wasn't working, and when you turn the knob, the volume knob, because it's volume, tone, and then this controls the sustainer unit. But I get to that in a second. Anyways, it wasn't working. You turn it, it was all weird and scratchy. So what I ended up doing is taking it apart, and it's even got the battery cover for the battery for the sustainer in it. I took it apart, and I just bought another volume pot. I think it was for these. I think it was a 500. I'm not for sure. The EMGs uses the 25K. I think this one was a 500. Anyways, I just put a new one in there, and I put alcohol next to all the electronics in there, and then it started working fine. So I felt that's a win, because these were going for like $700 or $800. In fact, I almost sold it, but I like the sustainer. It's really cool, as you saw, and that's what I was going to go through today. This is from my personal collection. Like I said, I got this a couple of years ago, and I really like this guitar because of the sustainer. It's got a Schecter bridge pickup in it. I don't love, but I don't feel like going through the hassle of sticking an EMG into it, because I don't want to mess that sustainer circuitry up. Because when I changed the volume, it was easy. It just had the 3 parts like a normal pot, and then wherever the back where the grounding was. So, and it was easy, but I don't want to mess with that just to stick an EMG into it. It's not worth messing up a guitar just to do that. Especially these things aren't so easy to find. I've seen some different sites that say that you can get them and just pop them in, but with the electronics they have, I don't know about that. I would do some heavy research if I was you. Like I said, I couldn't get the sustainer to work on that other guitar, and I did everything I could. So do your extra homework, please. It's more beneficial to you to do all your homework as much as you can. the way the sustainer is this button right here turns it on and off. In fact, if it's turned on, even though this isn't played, if you set it down, it'll start vibrating because of the system still sending the signal. Like you barely touch it, it'll still send its signal back and forth because that's what it's doing. The energy from this pickup is sending it across the strings, and it's picking it up, sending it back to the circuitry, and then it's just a circle. That's a sustainer thing. And like I said, it's got on and off toggle, and then you got a 3-position switch. One is the feedback. It's just straight feedback, or it lets it go sustain or feedback, however you want to say it. It lets it sustain for a long time. It isn't infinite, no matter what anyone says. You have the middle position, which is, well, let's go to the upper one. The upper one is the pitch. It makes it harmonic. That's the harmonic one, and it'll do just like you did a harmonic. And then the middle, back to the middle, is both. So it's a great guitar. I'm going to run through that, and then I hope you like the video. All right. I'm going through my Vox. She's still going. My little Vox is great. It's got a good chorus in it. That's where I like the multi-chorus. It's really good. I like that. Anyways, so if I do... And for all those regulars, as many as going to watch this as possible, it doesn't have what an EMG has in it, but I'm accepting it for this because that Sustainiac is really cool. Anyways, here we go. All right, it's off. Now I turn it on, turn it to the bottom setting, which is just the sustain. And we'll just hit a note and just vibrato that sucker. So it sustains really good, obviously. It's really cool. Let's go to the pinch harmonic, the harmonic mode, and I'll play it, and then I'll vibrato that sucker. You can get that bad horsey thing without hitting it, just hit the note. You gotta palm mute that to stop the strings hitting the other strings if you're gonna play it. And like I said, this is the how much you want to put into the harmonic and the feedback. It's just an adjustment. This is all the way. And if I do it with that turned all the way off, I'm sustaining it. It's not, you don't get the harmonic, but if I turn it up a little bit, you'll hear it. See, it just keeps coming back. That's a really cool feature. That's the reason why I wanted to buy one of these guitars instead of doing it myself, and it didn't work. I was kind of upset that it didn't work the way I wanted, so I'm like, I just scoured the internet and I found this, and I'm really happy with it. Let's go to the middle. We'll turn it all the way up here. Oh, I'm sorry you can't see that, but that's the adjustment for how much you throw into it. A lot of it or nothing. So or just turn it off. So maybe you want to play this thing just normal stuff, you know? And the weird thing about this is this Sustainer or Sustainiac pickup, it's just a pickup here. This, see if you can hear it, it's just plastic. It's just a plastic piece. So it's pretty much just a single coil that they made. See, it's solid, and that's just plastic there. But if you buy this single, it won't have that this plastic second coil here. Because this is just plastic. Anyways, one of the ones I missed was the mix mode. So let's turn that back up to total, and you'll hear it sounds interesting. I like that harmonic. Oh, that's really cool. It's pretty cool. I really like this. Yeah, this is a really cool guitar. I'm going to keep this guitar. I got it for a good price compared to what they're going for, but it's really nice. I have to say that this Sustainer pickup or the Sustainiac pickup or the Sustainer by Fernandez is what people compare me to Kerry King because I'm bald and I have my beard. But the guy's a metal god, and I'm not, obviously. So, but that is what they use for Raining Blood. I don't know if the Sustainiac existed when they wrote the song, but it was definitely a Sustainer, which does pretty much the same thing. In fact, I don't even know if Fernandez does them anymore. Anyway, so that's definitely what they do right at the beginning and end. When you hear the noises again and again, it's that going. They're going crazy on that. And if you see any of the videos, you'll see he'll have a Sustainer pickup, or him and Hanneman, Jeff Hanneman, they have those, and that's the way they do it. Anyways, like I said, I'm Larry Joe. This is my personal collection. Leave a like if you like it. If you're going to put a downvote, and I get those sometimes, let me know why. You know, maybe there's something you're like, hey man, you didn't cover it good enough. If you want to say that, that's cool. That's criticism that lets me know what's going on. So if you want to subscribe, that would be cool too. But I don't beg for it like some of the other channels. I'm not an amazing guitarist. I play what I play, and I want to give that information to you guys, that maybe this will help you guys choose whatever you're getting ready to choose, because for me, I go out a lot of the time, several different of the guitars I have, the reviews are by guitarists that just rip through everything, and they're like 100 times better than me. And I'm like, dude, man, if you're a normal guitarist like me, show me how it is. Don't tear through it like, you know, like I'm going to tear through it like that, because no matter what the guitar is, you're not going to tear through it. Some of them enlighten you and make you want to play better, of course, but that takes time. And so the great guitarists that play through different guitars, that's not realistic to me. That's not Joe, me, Larry Joe. That's not you. It's not in many other people. They can't play amazing, you know? So that's why I want to do this. So if you want to subscribe, it'd be cool. Please leave a message. I do my best to thumbs up it and put a heart on it, and I always leave a comment. If you want to chat or whatever, I'm talkative, so I'll chat with you. Anyways, thanks for choosing this video tonight or today, whatever it is in your world. And oh yeah, I'm going to make my next one on this, which is a PRS SE. Anyways, thanks for coming, and I'll play it off. Maybe this thing will work.